Hi, I'm Protogo. This is The Last Guardian by OutsiderXE. It's the third Warcraft 3 campaign that he has produced. I probably played them in reverse order or out of order or something like that, but I figured I would just give his catalog a try, and after this we'll move on to another author. We'll probably just play all of their campaigns. I think I'm probably going to play Arcane after this. We'll figure it out, though. Alright, Medivh, the last guardian of Tirisfal, and his struggle against the malice within him. So presumably this is like way back before, probably even Warcraft 2. I like the, well, the animation probably could have used some more work, but I did like the attempt there where you have, you know, a nice little loading screen. This is pretty neat, I suppose. Feather's not casting a shadow. There's a weird seam over here, like in the... Oh, it's every third of the table. For some reason it has a seam. That's weird. And then, I don't know what's going on down here with shadows. What? Well, let's just not look too long at it. It was a nice attempt. Okay, prologue, the Violet City. Let's get that out of the way first. The magical kingdom of Dalaran is a magocratic city-state which exists within Alterac Mountains. Ruled by the Kirin Tor, Dalaran is one of the original 7 kingdoms originating from the days of the nation of Arathor. Since its foundation, the Violet Citadel has served as the focal point for the Magi and the study of the arcane throughout human history. Do we have any news on the missing Arexis? Weeks ago, we sent an emissary to Stranglethorn Vale to investigate it, but we have not received an answer yet. We cannot let the populace know of this embarrassment. If we cannot find Arexis... Listen, this guy's face. Holy moly. We must make sure he did not exist in the first place, and you know we have already taken care of that. His name has been excised from volumes. Nobody will speak of Arexis again. Too late, my apprentice. Khadgar already seems to be aware of the situation. He has asked questions. That only speaks for his vigilance. He will be a fine choice to assist Magus Medivh. Then let us be done with the topic of the missing Arexis for now. Let young Khadgar step in so that we can explain his task to him. You have summoned me. How may I be of help? Khadgar, do you know anything about a Medivh? Not much. He is a maverick mage, great and powerful, living in the heights of the Red Ridge Mountains, in the Tower of Karazhan, apparently a young man, merely in his 40s. He is one of the most powerful wizards in the land, but he has refused to collaborate. We have been trying to insituate a sympathetic ear in his tower for years. But only now does he relent to some of our entreaties. Only now will he take on an apprentice. Do we know why? It doesn't matter why. The truth is that he has asked for an assistant, so we will present him one. You. You, actually. I feel honored, but... As you should. It is an opportunity which, we insist, is not to be missed. We want to learn what knowledge Medivh has hidden in his library. We want to know what research he favors. Most of all, we want him to start planning for his legacy. When does he plan to train an heir? Also ask him about his mother, Egwin, and her battle with the demons. Find out all you can about elven history from his library. Check his volumes for any bestiaries, especially if there's a 5th species of trolls. Be direct, forthright, and honest. The great Magus values these traits. Be diligent and do what you're told. Don't slouch. Always seem interested. Stand up straight. We've prepared a note for you with more detailed instructions and a letter for Medivh. You will travel tomorrow morning. Go now and prepare yourself. I will. Khadgar? Yes, master. Keep your ears and eyes open. I will. Thank you. Why did he go into the tower and make the loading sound? Just so that he could then teleport into the beacon. I don't know about that one. But I did like the cinematography, the shot tracking Khadgar as he was approaching his destination while they were talking about stuff. It was good for efficiency of communicating the information that they were talking about while also establishing Khadgar as like the most important guy. Because obviously we wouldn't be focusing on him otherwise. So that was really neat. And... just in general, you don't really see stuff like that in custom campaigns. You don't really see, like, cinematography, for lack of a better term. So I did appreciate that. I think Outsider did a good job with that respect. And it was short enough. It was concise enough. I probably would have tried to cut some dialogue down a little bit, but that's just like my personal stuff. I feel like it was concise enough to establish the main themes, you know, some of the main actors in the play, so to speak. So, yeah, that was a pretty alright opening cutscene. Chapter 1, Karazhan. Khadgar had ridden for days, accompanying various caravans, and finally making the journey alone through the vast, overgrown woods of Elwyn, towards Karazhan. Sore and tired of his journey, the young man was also petrified of what he had to do, introduce himself to the most powerful mage of Azeroth. This is where, like, I start to taper off. Anytime you... I probably didn't mention this at all in the previous couple of campaign playthroughs that I've done, but anytime you have text here, and it's not just, days later at this location, ... You're wasting time, and you're telling instead of showing. I should be able to... I mean, ideally you'd have voice acting. I should be able to discern, based on the voice acting, based on the dialogue, and some other factors through the visual and audio representation of the events, that all of the information that I just read out. So, I don't expect this out of a lot of campaigns, but if you really want to produce a high-quality piece of work that is like making the most of all of its real estate, then that's the kind of stuff you need to do. So I'm not really like digging too much on Outsider for not doing stuff like this, because obviously I think he's talked about how he doesn't really have the resources to just hire up voice actors or whatever, and very few people will just do it. But in general, I want to make it clear like what my position is on stuff, and what you should be doing if you are an aspiring content creator or you're currently making content. It's stuff like this that is going to... people might be more forgiving. Most of the time I feel like people are more forgiving than I am about stuff like that. But even so, if you really want to make something that's truly great, you won't do stuff like this. This is basically the bottom line. Alright, we're playing on hard. As always. The air feels cold and I'm getting tired. Hopefully the tower isn't far anymore. Hopefully the tower isn't that much further. I sense something. Or someone. Too late, buddy. Got your stuff. Oh, what the? Hey, come back here, you thief. Damn.
Is someone injured?
What? I wonder how the bandit fit through these rocks. The position of the camera is fixed. Move Khadgar to the edge of the screen to get a different angle as he continues his journey. This is a point-and-click adventure. At least it's up front. You will solve puzzles and engage in very few fights. Items can be combined or used on objects in your environment. Read all descriptions for items, abilities, and transmissions carefully. Check your log to review information. Okay, we have a Wand of Chain Lightning. Sure. We can't learn anything. Tinder. Well, I'm going to be swiping right. And then a crystal ball, okay? There's a Resurrection Stone. This is interesting, you say. That's where I came from. Thanks for letting me know. This bridge is destroyed. I need to find another way! Maybe don't be so on the nose about it.
Right away.
Oh, I have to right-click on them. I guess. I need to make fire to get through these thick weeds.
Right away.
Okay, I've done it. Now I can go through.
I am your servant. As you will.
Got you.
Right away.
That's mean.
I am your servant.
I have to start kiting these people.
Now feel my wrath. As you wish. By the power of the light.
Leather gloves for very big hands. That's very rude.
Your servant. Right away.
I like how it says you'll engage in very few fights, and then the first thing you do is fight some bandits.
I am your servant. As you wish. Right away. Is all required.
Alright, we got a pouch. A letter from Medivh, magic glyph to cast Flame Strike, and a sturdy axe. Okay.
I am your servant.
Presumably walking over to here isn't going to do anything for me.
As you wish.
Well, Flame Strike seems like it would just cut a path through the trees.
I am your servant.
But I don't know about that one. I'm not going to bother taking that potion because it's likely I'm going to be here for a while.
Of course.
So I'll probably just regenerate my health anyways.
Of course.
Oh, I see. I have to axe this. What? Use. Let's see. He left everything in the pouch, even the axe. Axe that can be used to build a bridge. I like how that's very...
I am your servant.
I don't know about that one. The axe is destroyed in the process. Lucky me. Some puzzles need interaction with the game world, like putting objects at the right places or talking to someone. To solve this puzzle, find the right sequence in which to move over the glowing runes.
I am your servant.
Okay.
Of course.
I don't know about that one.
As you wish.
Well, that didn't work.
Of course.
Well, we know purple is the number 1.
As you wish. I am your servant.
And then it's teal.
Right
Is it green?
Of course.
Wowee.
As you wish.
Well, now we know the right
Right away.
the right way. The right away. You know what?
Of course.
Obviously, I far prefer macro stuff, but if this whole thing is consistent, maybe I'll feel better about it than I did about the other campaigns. You can always switch between the fixed adventure camera and the standard RTS camera.
Right away.
Simply type camera in chat. Wow, that might be necessary. Oh, please put me to rest. Complete the cycle. Then open way to Karazhan shall be granted to you. Half dead. Find the spirit of the dead. Wait, where's my glyph to cast? Oh, I just use it. Never mind. I was wondering what was going on there. Okay. So find the candle, find the ritual book, return to the zombie with all items. Okay.
I am your servant.
Hey, relax for a second.
Right
will you?
away.
Spirit. You know, it's just a spirit.
am your
And we
servant.
gotta find a candle.
Of course. As you wish. Of course. As you wish.
It's weird that Flame Strike does damage. It like does the same amount of damage every moment. It's very weird.
Servant.
It does damage before the ability normally does damage, I guess is the main weirdness about it. There's the candle.
Right away.
Where?
I am your servant.
Oh.
Right away.
Okay.
Right away.
Now you have to find the ritual book. Well, that would be that. No need to wake them, I'll just slip by silently. Yeah, presumably... Why does selecting a unit stop the camera? That's weird. Yeah, so it looks like we are not realistically capable of dealing with those guys. Hi.
As you wish.
I can't use it by myself. What was this? Well, we have the ritual book, right? Well, this is a ceremony book. I can't combine these.
As you wish. Right away.
Well, we do have everything,
I am your
right?
servant.
Did it bug? Are you
Right
bug
away.
man? Maybe the ceremony book is a joke and there's an actual ritual book over there?
Right away. I am your servant.
Oh.
Right away. Of course.
Use abilities lockpick left and lockpick right to picklock a chest while standing on its circle of power. If you hear a long, smooth noise, you've used the correct ability. A short, loud noise, you should use the other ability. Okay, so that's D and F. All wrong. I have to start all over again. All wrong. Okay. What? Doesn't seem like that worked out at all. Okay, I did it.
Yes, my friend.
What? I did it twice?
I am your servant. Of course.
Got it, but I should run now. Why? What the? Get him, guys.
As you wish.
Good, let's begin the ritual. Bring me the spirit. Now light the candle. And read the book. Spirits, grant this troubled soul the courage to change the things he could not, and the wisdom to know the difference. To his will I surrender, that I may be happy forever in the next life. Living this day, dying at night, enjoying for him I will. Wait a moment. What was the ceremony good for again? Complete the ritual. No, first you tell me. Then I shall possess your body in a different manner. Wow, what an asshole.
I am your servant.
Fuck him up.
Feel my wrath.
Isn't there another... Oh, I don't know. I guess we'll just attack her. kick back and relax. I feel like the combat engine probably should have been overhauled. Like the numbers and stuff probably should have been changed so that this stuff didn't happen. Yeah, Khadgar being a fine addition for the Forsaken? Yeah, probably. I also strongly dislike Resurrection Stones, but I strongly dislike anything that's really, like, casual and stuff like that in general. It's definitely not my favorite thing. Oh shit, somebody just dropped their entire existence. Well.
As you wish.
That's some nice shaking. I wonder what this circle of power is for.
I am your servant. Right away.
Mines. I better be careful.
By the power of the light, burn.
Magic landmine.
Yes, my friend.
I mean, assuming I'm just supposed to do this. Wow, it doesn't do anything.
I am your servant.
Well, I guess I'll just go around.
I am your servant.
JK.
As you wish.
Okay.
I am your servant.
Wow, what an asshole.
Right away.
Alright. Obviously, we're supposed to destroy one of these. Can't believe my Q doesn't do any damage to those things.
Right away.
Okay.
Of course.
We've done that.
As you wish.
The tower. Main quest completed. You are the new young man. Hmm? You are the new young man. Khadgar of Dalaran, in the kingdom of Lordaeron. I was sent by the Kirin Tor from the Violet Citadel. That's a lot of proper nouns. Of course you are, Khadgar, of the Kirin Tor, of the Violet Citadel, of Dalaran, of Lordaeron. The Kirin Tor sent me to assist Medivh, Lord Medivh, the Wizard Medivh, Medivh of Karazhan. Is this some sort of musical? I'm sure they did. Send you, that is. Moros, steward of the tower, Castellan to Medivh. Have you seen my blinders? Hmm? I woke up this morning and I couldn't find them. Have looked everywhere, except outside, that is. What about the blinders? Magic's strong here. Strong and wrong sometimes. You see things around here, unless you're careful. I was careful, but they're gone now. Help me find them, young Khadgar. Then we can enter the tower again and introduce you to Medivh. Wow, this is a big environment. What? Did I leveled up because I clicked on Medivh? Haste. Attack and move more quickly, that seems useful. Oh, and this is just cheating. And lock picking. Unlocks 2 lock pins. Oh, that could be useful. Let's go for haste. We have been fighting way more often than the intro led me to believe. So, I feel like that would be useful. Presumably I have to, like, path to the right area or something to find them? What if they were, like, right next to him? That would be funny.
Of course.
Oh, maybe I can use this? I can't use it by myself. Okay. I don't know what the crystal ball is there for.
I am your servant.
Where would I sail?
Of course.
Oh, okay, so there's a shipyard. So this is like a... one of those... what's the term? This is like a world map or something? Or not a world map, but an overworld sort of thing. Like, we'll probably be staying around here for a while. A number of times.
Of course.
Alright, good. I'm glad that the camera is moving around. A magic stash. I can store my items in it and summon it to me whenever I need. Oh, okay. That seems useful. Well. Oh, I can't drop that one. I guess we'll drop that.
Right away.
Perfect.
Of course.
It just has 6 slots, unfortunately.
I am your servant. Right away.
Well, I can't imagine that he would have lost his stuff
right away
in the graveyard. Why is there a graveyard behind Medivh's tower anyways? Wow, I'm actually able to path him off by clicking on the minimap. Landmines count as wards if you're correct? Yeah, probably. Oh, hello.
Of course.
Okay.
I am your servant.
Page 1.
Be gone, spawn of darkness.
The first page of a 3-page spell. Okay, well, we'll stash that.
Of course.
I think maybe the... Oh
I
shit,
am your
page
servant.
4. The 4th page of a 3-page spell. I like that, that's funny. Volbeer and Bolveer merchandise. Oh, these are the goblins that, get a free copy of a book. Oh, okay. There's page 2. Wow, there's some serious,
What ails you?
some seriously pricey items. Strangers. Hello.
Of course.
Mage of Dalaran, my senses tell me you are looking for something. I can help you if you help me. You need Essence of Gargoyles. You can only get some when they are not in stone form. You'll need to use a particular spell. 3 pages of this spell lie around the forest. The others are already in my possession. There must be a catch. It's not really dangerous, if that's what you think. I just don't have the time to do it myself. Yeah, you seem pretty busy. Find page 1, 2, and 3, combine the pages, and use them to the wizard. Bring 2 gargoyle essences. Well, why would you tell me where stuff is? An observatory. I should be able to locate the blinders with it. If only I knew how to get the clockwork goblin to repair it.
Is my aid required?
Well, we know that there's an item about that.
Yes, my friend. Of course.
So, wait, what's this renegade thing? Bring 2 gargoyle essences to the wizard.
I am
Well,
your
that didn't do anything.
right away. As you wish. Right away.
Well, thankfully I already forgot what that tip said, besides looking at the... It said something
I
about
am your
the
servant.
backyard over here.
Right
Oh,
away.
okay.
I am your servant.
Destroyed.
Feel my wrath. Right away. I am your servant. As you wish.
Well, I like the idea of... Why does it do that sometimes?
Right away.
I like the idea of using leveling up systems to like improve lockpicking and stuff. That is kind of neat. This is like it tells me, well, it's promising because it tells me, oh, this this stuff will be not dangerous. Of course not.
As you wish.
It tells me that this is going to be consistent. Like the mechanics are going to be consistent overall, which is nice. Stoneform gargoyles are immune to magic, sadly. Yeah, well, they were also invulnerable. I just figured maybe there would be detection for when you cast a spell on it, and that would, like, wake it up. That's the only reason why I figured that might be important. I'm not going to bother with focus unless I get really lost. I am notoriously shit at puzzles, though, so... I don't know. Might have to do something like that.
Of course. As you wish.
How much does haste cost? 65. It's not nothing, but it's all right.
away.
There's some more gargoyles over here. How do we activate
As
these
you
guys?
wish.
Do I have to stand on the rune? There's page 3.
Of course. Be
Hi.
gone, spawn of darkness.
Got the gold.
Right away.
Yeah, that does way more than 45 damage. Calling bullshit on that one.
What ails you? As you wish.
Alright, I'm not leveling up at any point. Well, past level 3. Presumably that's
I am your servant.
intentional, though.
As you wish.
Alright. Give me that
Is
page
my aid
2.
required?
And then we're gonna grab page 1 here.
Is someone injured?
Okay, we have all 3.
Right away.
Combine the pages and bring them to the wizard. I've combined the pages. I should return them to the wizard. Okay,
Of course.
here you go.
Right away.
I've combined the pages. Good, give them to me. Here's the complete spell. Now, go now and bring me the essence of 2 gargoyles. Okay,
As you wish.
the wizard's gargoyle spell.
I am
A
your
bunch of
servant.
lines are highlighted, including 42, because that's a haha number. Use.
What ails you?
Fuck 'em up.
The power of the light. Burn. As you wish. Now feel my
I wonder if this one might not drop anything? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, so
right away.
it's sort of like
Of course.
those fetch quests with wolves. which I always find funny. Like, fetch quests with wolves in World of Warcraft where it's like, oh, you can't... Sorry,
I am your servant.
Oh shit, I shouldn't have used that right away. Oops.
Someone in
It's like, oh yeah, only... It's every other wolf, or every fourth wolf has a paw, even though one wolf would have 4 paws, you would think. Haste to replace Boots of Speed? Yeah, no kidding. Oh, was there something up here that I could go for?
Of course.
Maybe not? No, okay, I can't go anywhere. Maybe I could destroy the trees, though. Okay. You've returned with the essences. Good. Take this gold. It might help. Now leave me alone.
As you wish. Of course.
Oh. Well, now I can go buy that goblin thing. That's convenient that I have just enough. I'll get the book too. Why not?
Of course.
It's not useful at all, but whatever. Clockwork control. Okay.
As you wish. Right away.
Wow. Wowee. I like how the collision radius isn't even enough of that to stop the goblin from... That should probably be fixed. It's a little goofy. Those must be the blinders. Now the only to get on this island. I better ask Moros. How did he lose his blinders on another island? That's what I want to know.
Of course.
Well, let's use haste, as my viewer so kindly suggests.
Of course.
Ugh.
As you wish. Right away.
Well, at least there is content in this, which is I don't. Again, like I'm sort of hesitant to say anything about it so far. Moros, I have found the blinders, but they are on another island to the west. Ah, of course, the magic of relocation is very unusual even here, but it happens from time to time. Why don't you just hop onto that island and bring me my blinders while I figure out which of these keys in my keychain opens the door to the tower? Wow. Enter the boat in the shipyard, you got it. Oh, and then it just cut the music out for no reason. Yeah, I'm hesitant to say anything just yet about the campaign, but...
Is someone injured?
Gem.
Be gone, spawn of darkness.
We'll see. I'll probably have more of an idea as to what to do. Oh, okay, thanks.
I am your servant. Of course.
Bye, idiot.
As you wish. I am your servant.
I'm just gonna step back over here.
As you wish. I am your servant.
Well, I guess I'll fight him, whatever. See, again, it does that sometimes, and there's no real explanation as to why.
By the power of the light, burn.
These guys are getting destroyed.
Be gone, spawn of darkness.
You think he should find a better model for Moros? I think he looks pretty inhuman and disfigured, but I guess it could look a little bit less like the Gul'dan model or the Storm Reaver Necrolite model or whatever the hell it's based on.
As you wish.
Like the portrait, at least. You have my blinders, just in time. I was about to enter the tower without you. Wow, what an asshole. So, you've been in the Magus' household for long? Eh? You've been with Medivh long? Yep. Long enough. Too long. Seems like years. Time's like that here. What do you know about him? The Magus, I mean. Question is, what do you know? What a model. Alright, well that was the first map. Again, a little bit more substantive, one of those words, than I was expecting. I'm not really sure what to think of the mission so far, or the core gameplay idea so far, so I will reserve judgment until I've played a couple more maps at least. So yeah, just join us again for more of this campaign.